Oh goodness, yes, it occurs to me I should mention a third aspect of negativity. Majorly important, avoid playing the humility role. The extreme in Christianity is, I'm a worthless sinner. You're not. You're a child of God. You're everything to him, and that's what counts. Our children are our reason for living, not to be dismissed. And a false humility that, constantly Uriah Heep, I'm a humble being, and it's my way of worshipping the awesomeness of God. No way. In life, in physical life, my dad is a fine man, and that's what I'm going to grow up into being, a fine man. He's my role model. And we've objectivized our values, what we truly value, by personifying such as God. And then it's our role model. This is what we value with all our heart, soul, mind, and strength. And we trust with all our heart that he will lead us the right way. Interesting sort of blend, I think. So, we don't delight in pointing out that I don't really know this subject. I'm not an expert. Well, of course, take my advice with a pinch of salt because I'm not that reliable. It's true, we don't wish to be worshipped because that will lead you astray, something chronic. We want you to love and worship God only. Well, not love God only, but he is the prime focus that leads you on, not devotion to man or to creations of man, like writing or now recording some sort of what man has thought. We try and waive such difficulties by saying God told me, or this is what the Holy Spirit has led me to believe. But it's a slippery way of ending up elevating self as the prophet, the mouthpiece of God. He doesn't need a mouthpiece. He can speak straight to us, mind to mind. And I think that's because our mind is part of his. He's creating our mind with his. If you like, he's compartmentalizing aspects of himself that you identify as you, yourself. And I could say with the Eastern people, it's all God really. But I don't want you to lose your individuality by such. And I don't want. I know I want fellowship, people, company, not to be the only single entity in the universe. And to do that, I want distinction and difference. Harmonious, of course, with me. I don't want to be at war with such. That would be so sad. But a mild discourse that gives a lovely harmony may be nearer the ideal than anything else I can quite grasp. That's my view. You will have your view if you consider the subject. Bless you. But I hold to this view that I find epitomized in the Jesus story, which is God is our dad. We're of the same substance, spiritually speaking. We're his children. And he loves us. And that makes all the difference, not just in the world and the universe, but in all. That he loves us. And it's his love that causes us to love him if we appreciate such. And by the grace of God, we do. Love you, Dad. Thank you, Dad. So yes, avoid false humility. Avoid any reference to humility, really. You're a child of God. Well, that's awesome. But we keep it in perspective. We only truly worship God. Thank you, Heavenly Dad.